And we have our first sort of preview of the Strike of the Serpentine comic book. We have a lot to sort of discuss today, so let's get into it. So we've got more than these panels, and I would show them to you on Discord. It's just all out of place. So this is how it pretty much starts. So attack, just as Master Chen had planned. This guy turns out to be Klaus. It finally begins. They won't give us what we want. So take everything. You see the 17 attacking. No need for torches, fellas. Then Ray, Maya, the Master of Gravity, and the Master of Shade comes in. And Ray says, I can bring the heat. On the silent, we get Pythor here as well. And this snake that doesn't have a long head. I can't believe it's chaos. You don't say. The humans aren't bowing down to our demands. They turned it into a battle. Don't fret. A swath of raged villagers don't stand a chance against the likes of the Serpentine. They're not alone. They have powerful beings among them. I don't know if that's actually I'm talking. They look unstoppable. Unstoppable, you say? That's obviously Arcturus. We will be the judge of that. General Arcturus, if you go, have to try to restore the peace. We want them to fear the prophecy, not us. General, please. Oh, it wasn't finished up, but I don't know how we skipped up to that. Well, I must hand it to you, Strike. You were right after all. The Anaconda did join in on the festivities. Now all the tribes are together in a happy family reunion you always dreamt of. Huh. So interesting. Obviously, we knew the Serpentine were all split and they didn't like each other at certain stages. But it is interesting to see, obviously, the change of heart everyone is together. Anyhow, this comic is supposed to take place during the actual Serpentine War flashback that we saw during season 4, when Gawain was telling Lloyd. Safe to say, Rue was right. The Serpentine were behind the attacks. Dusk, which is obviously the Master of Shade, is right. And if we're lucky, we can put a quick end to all this. We hopefully not too quick, right, Maya? That's right, Ray. Wouldn't mind having just a little bit of fun. Your run ends now, humans. Arcturus? Anaconda warriors, let's have it! Okay, I can confirm this is not as fun. Don't worry, we'll put it out of our misery soon if we don't come up with a better plan. The only good plan I see, we start working together. Yeah, tell that to the Master of Gravity. Did he flee? No. He's headed for the belly of the beast. And I'm pretty sure that's all this is. So that is definitely going to be Klaus's snake that Colin Zane killed in season 4. Now I'm going to take you to Discord because there's obviously a bit more. Just very out of place. Anyhow, they make it back to the campsite. And it's like, help, please. And then we get the Master of Life say, Benton? Leo? Do either Bento, Leo, which might be these two guys, the Masters of Earth and Lightning, do either of you know what's happened? Look at them. Herbanus, what do you think happened? Is that a snake? We're more worried about who's inside. Inside? Levi. Sounds like he'll make it, said the Master of Sound. We thought we lost you. Not a great place to be found, but thank you. So, yeah, definitely enjoying this. Now, the next issue is pretty much, I'm going to summarize this so we're not spending all of this video talking about this. It's pretty much Master telling the Elemental Masters, we need to start making a plan. We can't rush into the battle. Cole's grandfather obviously gets a bit pig-headed. And anyhow, it's a sort of recap here. So if none of you knew, I'm going to start with this panel mainly. From this panel, sort of on, and I understand because they weren't supposed to show off all the issues, but they gave us an extra 2, obviously, for the comic. But these extra lines here are mainly from the Garmon comic, that had come out for Strike of the, not Strike, the, Forbidden Spinjitzu one, that was supposed to be released this year and didn't, or last year, and didn't get fully released. Anyhow, what I want to do is, Ninjago Strike of the Serpentine, graphic novel. So we obviously find out our main characters, and obviously I'm presuming Strike is going to be one of the main characters in this story. So let's take a look at it. So we have obviously Arcturus, who's this character? Bythora, which is one of the other Serpentine. Chen, Dry, Cole's grandfather. So Dusk. Dusk is one of the newer names for obviously the Elemental Master of Shadow. That's good to find out. Dusk. Them going on. Herbanus is the Master of Ice's name. Jay's mama. Did I just say Jay's mama? Not an important character. I won't go through the list of all these because I feel like it's important. Levi is obviously the Master of Gravity. And anyhow, just there's a whole heap of new names. Anyhow, what we're interested more in is Strike and what we know about him. It is looking like this character named Strike will play a huge important role to the story, as he is on the cover of the comics. Theories that I would go about suggesting here is simple. He wants to see that the people fear the Golden Master story, which we had learnt about Golden Master Ninjago. That they want it to be feared. The Serpentine were all feared about this. And this guy just wanted them to not fight and not attack. It was more important to him to know that. But yeah, this comic is turning out to be pretty good, and I like how the writers have simply suggested that this comic is coming out next year for the 15th anniversary, and it doesn't look like it'll tie much with Garmadon, at least in the issues to come, but it does look like it is definitely tying into what needs to be truly done here. And I like how they're giving all the Elemental Masters names and character growth and character consciousness. I like how Cole's grandpa is put into the situation. I'm obviously going to learn about what happens to him. It is very interesting, and I'm definitely looking forward to this. In the comments down below, let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Peace out, guys.